A lot of people come to me and ask me, Zen, what is the best platform we can sell on? And they're literally asking me this question that where they can make most money. Either it is Amazon, it is eBay, it is Shopify, it's Etsy. But the answer to that one is it's not simple yes and no. It depends. So in this video, I particularly want to talk about if you are starting or thinking to sell online, what is the best platform for you to sell on? My name is Zencha. I don't normally do this, but hear me out. The problem that we are having at the moment that the fake gurus who are selling 1,000, 2,000 words e-commerce courses, they have team up against me. They want to take this channel down because they are afraid I'm giving away so much information for free. So we need to subscribe to this channel. The YouTube will think that before we take this channel down, this channel have authority. They will not just be taking the channel down, they will be also halting the subscriber at the same time. So if you are watching this video, please subscribe. We upload the videos about how to make money online from eBay and Amazon and Shopify. So hit that like button like right now and make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. So when you're thinking to to sell online, and you are like, okay, shall I sell on Amazon? Shall I sell on eBay? Shall I have my Shopify store? What is the best platform for me to sell on? We do need to understand how these platforms actually work at the first place. So let's start from Shopify. If you go and open a Shopify store, I will be telling you the pros and cons of each and every platform. So at the end of this video, you will have a clear picture. What do you need to do? So starting from Shopify, if you go and design your website on the Shopify is not an e-commerce website. It's not an e-commerce platform. Shopify is basically a hosting platform where you can design your e-commerce website, and they have their own payment gateway, but like you have to be sending and receiving the payment. So they have that whole system and function built inside the Shopify. You can subscribe to their platform. They have a fees. I mean, they charge you a monthly fees depending on what platform you go for. And the pro for this one is that you will have a complete control over what you can list and what you cannot list. From right out of the gate, you can list 100 products, 200 products, and you can choose as much quantity you want. You can literally sell anything, as long as, of course, it's legal to sell. You can literally sell anything, and then you get to choose. You will have a complete control over your returns. You will have a complete control over how you actually deal with your returns, because once you have eBay and Amazon, then most of the time they have their own money back guarantee, and sometimes it's completely unfair with the sellers as well. So once you have your own Shopify store, you have a complete control over everything. But that is a bigger pro. But there is a big con, and considering the pro and con, I will say the con is the biggest one. That's why I don't advise anyone to start from the Shopify right off the gate. And the con is Shopify is just a website. It is just like opening a physical shop inside a jungle. No customers are passing by. Nobody know you have that website, and that is the kind of product that you sell on your website. So in order for you to actually bring the customer to your website, you need to create the brand awareness. You need to use paid advertising. For that, you will have to do the Google advertising. For that, you have to buy the ad from the Facebook, depending on whatever the strategy that you will go from. So from the ads, you will have to bring the customer over to your website, because at the end of the day, it is not like a search engine like eBay and Amazon where the customer comes on their website and they look for the product. Shopify, you will have to bring the customer over to your website. And most, depending on how you are doing it, how much experience you have doing and running those ads. I mean, I can literally talk about how to run a Facebook or Google ad like for hour and hour, because there are the right and wrong ways to do it. So I don't really recommend anyone starting from Shopify because it is expensive and it is sort of impossible for you to get the sale right out of the gate without running ads. So don't go with the Shopify even though you have a lot of control. Now let's talk about eBay and Amazon. So first of all, for us to actually understand where shall we start from, we need to understand the difference between the eBay and Amazon as well. Because even though both of them are an e-commerce website, there is a huge difference between both of them as well. Like a major difference that I will say, eBay don't have their own fulfillment option. Amazon do have their own fulfillment center, which call Amazon FBA. So what you normally do is when you are buying something from China, rather than you ship it yourself, you have an option to send everything over to the Amazon warehouse and they take care of fulfillment. Of course, they charge for the storage, they charge for the postage and everything, but this is the option you don't have with the eBay as well. But once we have that option, it means that in order for us to actually launch a product over to Amazon, particularly private label product, we need to have a lot of investment. I mean, not a lot of it, I will say, but you can't literally say I'm going to start from 100 or 200 pound, because that is simply not, it's not going to make any sense. Because once you're buying 100 product from China or you're buying 1,000 product from China, probably the postage cost for both of them is going to be same. So I don't really advise anyone to buy less quantity when they are doing a private label product, because the postage is very cheaper. To simplify that one, let's say you are shipping mouse is right here in front of me. If I have to ship this mouse from London to Scotland, say for example, it will cost me the small parcel price. So if I can ship like a 10 of this mouse or one of this mouse in the same price, so you can start with a small quantity, but the problem is you will be paying a lot for your shipping. So Amazon, particularly private label product, you have to start from the investment right out of the gate. And then another bigger difference, you can list literally anything on eBay and you can make your own listing around that. So if I need to list this mouse on eBay, I can make my own listing. I can write the description the way I want, and then I can have it used. I can have it brand new. I can have it in a box. I have a complete control over everything that I can choose. I can advertise the way I want. I can do the listing the way I want. But difference between Amazon, if somebody is selling already this mouse, and that is not a private label product, I won't be able to create my own listing, a separate listing for that particular mouse. If this mouse, for example, this Rode, that will be a lot easier. If I have to sell this Rode mic now, first of all, I will go on Amazon and I will search if somebody is selling this Rode mic on Amazon already. Most of the time it is going to be Rode themselves who will be selling this mic on Amazon. I will have to add myself as a seller inside the existing listing, which is already on Amazon. If I have to do it on eBay, I can create this listing right from the scratch, and I can upload my pictures. I can upload the way my mic look like. I can describe it the way I want. But the thing about Amazon, if it's not a private label product, we call that a wholesale business model. So in a wholesale business model, the first what you will have to do is you have to search if that product is already listed on Amazon. You have to search the Amazon catalog, and then you add yourself as Amazon seller inside that existing listing. And you can, of course, you can change the condition to brand new one, fairly used, or whatever the options they have in a drop down menu. So doing that, what happened in that particular scenario, all the prices will be under one listing. Everything will be on one page. It is very good for the consumer. That's why the Amazon have done it. But once we are listing the product, most of the time, once we are starting out, the things that, let's say we have a clothing inside the house, you have other things inside the house, the way I recommend you to start selling online so you can learn everything about these platforms. Then I will say if you're just starting out and as I don't advise the things from Shopify, you can do the Amazon, most welcome. But the problem with Amazon, you will have to have an investment, because there is literally a very less money when it comes to a wholesale business model of Amazon. The profit is there when you do the private label product, but for the private label product, you have to have an investment from the gate. There is nothing out there which you call it a free money. Drop shipping on Amazon, it is good if you just want to play with Amazon and learn how it is. But in order for you to actually build a brand and then to make some money out of it, then it is sort of, I would say, start from eBay, because you have a lot of freedom. I mean, if you are opening your eBay account, you can list anything. Of course, you're going to have some limitation in the beginning, but if you keep on going, and you can literally start from the things that you can have lying around inside your house, and you can learn how this platform work. And then once you have a better understanding and you have investment, then I will suggest you sell that things on Amazon as well, and sell them on eBay. And once you are at the stage where you think, okay, now a lot of people have bought my private label product already from my brand, my private label products, then this is a time for me to actually create a brand awareness around my company, around my brand, which I'm trying to sell. So in that particular scenario, then is, I would say, in the third stage, I will suggest you and go over to the Shopify, and then you will have a control over everything. So I hope that will actually clear up the things, that you will have a clear picture. If you are looking to sell online, what is the best platform for you to sell on? Which is, I will say, if you're a completely beginner, start from eBay. It is simple. You have a lot of creative freedom, and then move it over to Amazon and move it over to Shopify, because it is the way it is. If you like this video, there must be other videos popping up on the screen, and there must be a video in particular where I talk about how you can find the product to sell on eBay. That video is about product research as well, and I make a lot of these kind of videos as well. So make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, like really, really don't. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.